Hey there, Hayabusa friends and family. So we finished the Rostra install today. We've got everything wired up and done. Going to go over a couple of things and walk you through self-diagnostics on an open control switch. And I'm coming to get the camera and just kind of show everybody a few things. Now, you may not like the wiring. I still have to wrap everything and dress some things up. But I'm going to take you through just a couple of things. First, my throttle install. I threaded the housing here, like shown in the directions, with an 11mm wrench and the nut given. Use 3 balls of chain so it slacks whenever you apply the throttle and it won't hang up. Second, the unit's just sitting out there in the open so I can see the LED in here when I go into diagnostic mode. I've added a relay for the LED brake lights so that it sees ground. And everything seems to be working real well. Now, one tip and trick I will give you, since you got the fairings and stuff off, I would pull the 10 amp fuse for the headlight so that when you're going through everything, you don't run your system down. So right now, when I turn the key on, no fuel pump activates and no headlight, just basically some gauges. So if you look down in there, you'll see that there's no light on in here. I'll try to rotate that a little bit better. So I'll go ahead and turn the key on. And with this particular model control switch, you press and hold RA, press on, and what you didn't see is the light flashed one time down there, okay? So now, the next part of the instruction is to press RA, and the light should blink every time. So I'm going to press it, and you can see the LED activate. The next part is to press the next button. As you can see, it activates. Next, we're going to do the brake light. So I'm going to show you a couple of things here. You can see it come on every time I hit the brakes. Let's hit a rear brake. So we'll get deactivation, and you can hear the relay clicking back here. It's energizing every time, the coil. Last test is to roll the bike or move the wheel to make sure it picks up the speed sensor. So simply, it doesn't matter if you go forward or reverse. You just simply, while the bike's up on stand, we're going to spin the wheel. And if you watch, the LED is going to start blinking. There it is. It picked up the speed sensor. And it's going to continue to blink until I turn the system off. So the Rostra passed all self-diagnostics. All my dip switches are set. Everything's ready to go. Tomorrow morning I'll put the tank back on, button a few things up, clean up the wiring, and we'll go out for a test ride and see how everything works. Have a good evening.